I took my mammogram and I was surprised. I had to come back to be retested. They saw something and it was cancer. And I said, my God. And I said,
I went for just an annual checkup and my primary care doctor diagnosed me or found a lump in my breast.
I cried for one day, but then I stopped crying. I really did, because it didn't do any good to cry.
I was 35 at the time, so it came as quite a shock.
And I get emotional about this because I've always been happy, and I refuse to just worry about breast cancer.
When they say that it's 90% curable, that means 10 years out. And 10 years from my diagnosis was 45, and I knew my kids were only going to be 15 and 17, and that just wasn't enough.
I have bills like everybody else, but through the foundation, they helped me out a lot. I didn't have to worry at all, but they just don't know how they just took a lot of burden off me, worrying about taking care of my family and then taking care of me and stuff.
They were very generous with a donation to me that helped pay my household bills for a few months. The easing of my anxiety, I can't put it into words even, how much this particular foundation has done for my life and the lives of my children and the lives of my patients. It's like a full circle, and anything I can do for these people, I'm willing.
I started with university as a new nurse with an associate's degree. As a new nurse, I was able to give good quality care to our patients, but I knew that I needed additional education in order to make sure that our patients had good outcomes. Unfortunately, at that time of my life, I was married, I had 2 small children, and I wasn't able to really work an additional job to be able to afford to go to school. I found out about the foundation by speaking with a manager. I told her about the financial difficulties that I was having, being able to maintain a full-time job here, maintaining a good work-life balance, and she told me about the foundation. I reached out to the foundation and I explained my situation to them, and they were more than happy to help, and I received multiple scholarships that were able to afford me the opportunity to maintain a good work-life balance and be able to go to school and graduate with honors. Since I have obtained these degrees, I have already seen such a difference that I'm able to make in my patients' lives. I've also received a promotion based on the quality of care that I deliver my patients, and I'm able to touch so many other people's lives indirectly because of the great work of the foundation. I'm the father of 2 young girls, and they love their dad. They are the apple of my eye, and because of the foundation, I was able to spend more time with them. I was able to watch my youngest take her first steps. I wouldn't have been able to do that had not been at the assistance of the foundation.
I got off from work that morning like I would any morning. Went home and went to bed. Suddenly my door was flung open to my bedroom, and it was my significant other's mom. She hollered fire. I jumped up and ran in my kitchen, and the stove and the cabinets above the stove was on fire, and there was fire already creeping across the ceiling of the kitchen. The fire department came and put it out, and then about 3 hours later, we got another call that it had reignited, and that finished it off. And so I lost everything I had except for a pair of scrub pants and a t-shirt, including my car. It was a little bit later in the evening, Judy Morris called me on my phone to reassure me and to check on me and let me know that University Hospital Foundation was going to be reaching out to me, and if I would stop by the next morning, they would have something for me to help me out. When you're suddenly faced with a loss of everything, including things that we take for granted every day, like a toothbrush, when you suddenly don't have that, and you don't know what to do because you've never been through it before. When someone steps up like University Hospital Foundation did and just gives you a check so that you can go out and buy those necessities, immediately, it just means so much.
People are good, and we can all help, and it doesn't have to be a large check. Every little bit counts, and you never know when it might be you.
What a huge impact that you can make on someone else's life. Sometimes we're not always blessed with seeing the difference that we're making in people's lives, but we truly are.
If everybody contributes just a little, then the University Hospital Foundation can help in ways that matter immensely.
It was a very dark time, and I was very sick, and to think of my outcome as positive as it's been in my remission and recovery, I give just as much credit to the foundation as I do my physicians.
Thank you for taking the time to listen to a few stories about people we've been able to help because of those who support University Healthcare Foundation and University Hospital. And I'm here to ask you to do the same. You listened to the stories of an employee helped after a house fire, a nurse provided with a scholarship to improve his education, and patients helped through the Patchen Weston Endowment. That endowment was started to make sure patients would never have to choose between medical care and treatment and paying their bills during a time of great health crisis. It is the mission of University Healthcare System to improve the health of those we serve, and we need your help to do that. By giving to University Healthcare Foundation, you help Yolanda sleep peacefully at night, knowing her bills are paid. You help Daniel become a better nurse, ensuring patients at University Hospital are getting the top-notch care they deserve. And you help Bob and his family get back on their feet after losing everything. Join those in our community who care and support University Hospital, our patients, and University Healthcare Foundation. Our website is universityhealthcarefoundation.org, or you can send your gift to 2100 Central Avenue, Suite D1, Augusta, Georgia 30904. Thank you for supporting University Hospital.